Hello everyone, this is Emily Schranz, and I'm going to be taking you through the ups and the downs of an art classroom. This footage is from my sculpture class. We've been working on found object sculptures. Whenever I'm in this class, I see things that remind me of my Bloomington Junior High School observations. The thing you need to know about an art room, if you haven't taken a class already, is that each student works independently and simultaneously. This means that the art teacher needs to be on their game 100% of the time, and they need to be able to multitask between hundreds of their students' projects. This requires students and teachers to be flexible. Also, being able to problem solve is key in art. Most teachers require students to make planned sketches before they begin their projects. But many times, plans don't go as planned. Let's look at this student's bottle cap portrait of Johnny Cash. It was her original intent to make his face recognizable to the viewer. This was, of course, before she realized how difficult and time-consuming it was to manipulate the metal of the bottle caps. She also needed to limit her colors to the ones her bottle caps contained. Lastly, she needed to accommodate for the weight of the bottle caps. It was sinking in the canvas she was gluing onto. This second student had a few different problems. She was working with cigarette butts. This required her to collect her own materials outside of class. Because her sketches and concept were so realistic and her material was so lightweight, she needed to figure out a way to build an armature for her sculpture. In other words, she needed to build a skeleton for her skeleton. The second problem she had was creating a clear message to the audience. When most people see cigarette butts, they think lung cancer or something else associated with smokers. This student wanted to create a puff of smoke from the orange cigarettes that originates from the heart. And the comment she gave to support her decision was a comment that most Bloomington Junior High School students make. And that's because that's what I want to do. Even in college, students struggle with explaining their actions in their work. Remember when I said students were working simultaneously? Well, that can be a major safety hazard. All of the examples I'm showing here are made from lumber. Students needed to use jigsaws, chop saws, heavy-duty sanders. Loud volumes from tools make your ability to be everywhere at once even more important. Of course, this wouldn't be used in an 8th grade classroom. But students are using X-Acto knives, linoleum cutters, and heat guns. It's important to stress safety to students in lessons. The last thing I want to tell you about an art room is that the main purpose is to give students a voice and freedom over their work. If they don't like what they're doing, you can tell. Most importantly, it is crucial students enjoy what they're doing. This is the easiest step in the direction to getting students to create work they can be proud of.